they come and interact. Some of the alumni associations of the university, they are very rich and they contribute in many different ways. But our alumni association is special. Over the years, our interaction with the alumni association, partly because of the requirement and partly because of the kind of inspiration and the kind of affection we get from them, the kind of involvement we find within each of them. So our alumni association is different, special, the kind of interaction is also different. Let me tell you one thing, that this meeting is for the first time probably it is being live streamed. I have shared in the possible groups. Kindly see the Utkal group and I request each of you to share the link to your respective groups, so those who could not make it to this place, they will be able to have a glance of it. They will experience. We know that before coming to this place to attend the alumni association, many of our alumni, rather 90% of our alumni, they find one or other way not to come to the alumni association, that this assignments I do have, I cannot go to Bhubaneswar. But on the next moment, next day, when they interact, all the photographs or your experience when you share with your respective groups, I am sure that they must be blaming themselves, that how could they take such a decision. Our alumni association over the years has done a lot of things. Be it enriching the seminar library by one of our very generous alumni association members and the present president, Dr. Prakash Chandra Mishra, by contributing a very good amount to enrich the library, due to which we have all the latest edition books in our library. Also, enriching the research culture in the department. For the first time, one of the alumni, Damodar Naik, he has contributed a lump sum amount to give a CAS award to the best paper published by a student, any kind of student who is working in the department, with a CAS award, the best publication. For that, a committee has been constituted by the executive committee of Utkal. Or it is enriching the poor and meritorious progressive students, to which our present secretary, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Mahanti, has contributed another prize. These three recent additions I have specifically mentioned because of the last 1 or 2 years they have been instituted. In addition to this, many other prizes are there which were founded by our esteemed alumni members. So that way we are enriched, and our interaction is very nice, meaningful, fruitful with the department. But with this materialistic work, being in the department, we request each of you, each of the alumni members, to pass on this message, that whenever they are coming to the department, to Bhubaneswar, or passing through Bhubaneswar, we appeal them, we request them to come to the department, see your alma mater, suggest us, interact with the students. I wish to mention here that with the suggestion of my colleagues, last year, for the last 2 years, we were asking our students, the present day students, that during your around 20 months stay in the department, what exactly do you need from the department? How do you want that the department should facilitate your stay in the this next 2 years, less than 2 years. Probably more than 50% of the students, they have mentioned, we have all the records in the writings, in the form of email. I asked them, whatever you are writing, please everything there must be a proof and it must be through the email. Almost 70% of them, they have mentioned that they need more frequent interaction with the alumni members. When we give examples that our alumni members are like this, they are at these positions, now they are contributing to the society in these many different ways, then it is obvious that they will request or they will ask us, rather they will demand us. On the vice versa, it is our responsibility of the teachers of the department to facilitate the visit of the esteemed alumni members. So I appeal each of the alumni member, whenever you are coming and whenever you find space, time, kindly come to the department and interact with our students, so that this legacy will continue, this culture will continue, and this will be completely different. In many of the alumni association meetings, they do not allow their present students to be a part of the alumni meetings. We strongly oppose that in university common meetings, in common forums. We strongly oppose that, and we always suggest that the students are the primary stakeholder and they must be the primary part of the alumni meetings. So on this auspicious occasion, although I accept with full hearts that the contribution is very fine, but still some of the things personally I believe that should be done. And we in the department have interacted with some of the alumni members regarding this. We have a very good alumni base. Many of our alumni are well established in the society. They have contributed like anything and they are benevolent, generous. I with folded hand request you, which is not present at the department, to constitute a memorial lecture in the department. Most of the departments have a memorial lecture except zoology. Although we have a Radhamani Kameshwar memorial lecture being funded by Professor Amulya Kumar Panda, but still a generalized memorial lecture. In many rounds we have discussed, including Madam, that we may thought about the founding professor of this department. So I request each of you to kindly take a note of it and let us find out ways together to institute a memorial lecture. Your benevolent contributions have instituted many prizes. So many of the students are directly or indirectly being benefited, but probably this one will be a new identity for the department. So I request each of you repeatedly to kindly think about this and exchange in your groups the best possible way in which we will be able to contribute to institute that memorial lecture. This year, I do not know how to express our thanks to our department, to our students, present students. Like I was telling that it was a mohotsav for us. A completely new aspect has been conceived by our students. It has been conceptualized by them, materialized by them, that this year for the first time the students, they have brought out with a e-magazine, Paramecia Geologias, which will be inaugurated this time. I was amazed when my students, they came and proposed that, sir, we are going to do this, will you be able to see this? Then instantly I discussed with my esteemed colleagues, and we are overwhelmed. So very few of the departments, they have a e-newsletter, e-literary newsletter. It contains poems, art, then short stories in Hindi, English and Odia. And the volume is very beautiful. This will be shared, the e-copy will be shared in the group. And we have also decided in the department that we will upload this volume in the website of the university under the department space. So any member can see that. And another thing is that I request each of you, after a long time, the department is organizing an international conference, recent innovations in animal science research and social transformation during 24th to 26th of this month. We are inviting not less than 3 international members who are kindly agreed to come. I request you, those who are teachers particularly in different colleges, kindly encourage your students, and yourself please participate and come and kindly spread this message. The registration is open till 15th of the February. The details of this has been shared repeatedly in the UJA group, and also it is available in the university website. So this is being jointly organized by the department itself and Zoological and the JLSO, Zoological Society of Odisha. And again, I'm mentioning that after a long time, maybe after 25 years, we are organizing an international conference for which we are extremely anxious and extremely hopeful that it will be successful. It will be highly successful. This provides, and the Alumni Association provides an occasion to each of us to visit the website of the department. There is a column where you can put your comments. This is required for us. We do not know. We are performing or we are acting as per our own conscience, as per our own responsibilities. But others should always be there. Inspirations, blessings, suggestions, and whatever. Everything should be there from all the stakeholders of the department. So I request each of you to kindly visit the website of the department, Utkal University website, then to the department, under that the department where a feedback corner is there. The way you feel, I request you to kindly give the feedback. By that, 2 things will happen. One, that we will be enriched. The assessing agencies like NAB or NIRF, they will give that what is the rate of a particular department, how a particular department is rated. Number 1. Number 2, our students will be also able to know that yes, this is the feedback given by the public and the alumni members. So I request each of you to do this. I thank from the core of my heart that in spite of all those, you could decide. You are here. Our students tried their best to give you a personal touch. They also need a personal touch at regular intervals. So I request each of you to kindly come time and again, inspire and suggest your friends, batchmates, other alumni members to come. I wish all the best, a good day for each of you. Our heartfelt thanks to each of you. In spite of all the constraints, all the limitations from the many different places you could make it. And one more notable thing is that over the last 4 or 5 years, a beautiful trend, which is probably not present in any other department alumni association, that the felicitated alumni batch is donating a lump sum amount that is helping and enriching us in many different ways. It may so happen that they may not be able to understand the value of this, but their contribution matters a lifetime for UJA and for the department. I pray God that this trend, all these healthy trends which have been established over the years to continue forever. I wish my heartfelt thanks to each of you. Namaste.
Thank you, sir, for the informative welcome address. It definitely felt we are all members of one voyage. Some of the alumni have left to the heavenly award within the span of 1 year. They are late Arun Kumar Prushti, late Chitranjan Mahapatra, late Mahagava Prakash Mahapatra, late Manorama Mahapatra, late Chandravati Parida, wife of late Vibhuti Bhushan Parida. I would request everyone to stand up for a 1 minute silent devotion to the departed soul and pray for their eternal peace. Thank you, everyone. Now I would like to invite Dr. Pradeep Kumar Mahanti, sir, Secretary of USA, to read out the report.
एठी उपस्थित थिबा समस्त ऊर्जा बंधु मानकु मोर प्रणाम नमस्कार एवं शुभेच्छा। Respected President Uza, Honorable Chief Guest of this auspicious function, Padma Shri Dr. Priyambada Mohanty Hesmati Madam, respected Head of the Department of Zoology and Faculty, respected functionaries of USA, invited guests, my revered teachers, esteemed member friends, and loving student friends. At the outset, I accord a warm welcome to all the esteemed member friends to this 19th Annual General Body Meeting of Utkal University Zoology Alumni Association, that is USA 2023. I express my gratitude to all for choosing me as the secretary, and I swear I will do my level best for all-round development of USA in the coming days. All the revered teachers, present and superannuated, alumni and present students assembled here under the banner of USA as a mark of solidarity of the zoology fraternity. Over the years, USA has been playing a crucial role in establishing a pleasant communication network between the old and young generations of zoologists. USA has been felicitating batch-wise pass-out students every year in a chronological order. This year too, we will be felicitating the 1981-1983 batch pass-out students. Our revered teachers and other support staff members who have retired on superannuation post 2011 will also be felicitated as a mark of their recognition of their invaluable guidance and selfless help and support to the students all throughout. There are some membership issues in the USA has grown strength to strength over the years by the benevolent support of its members. From only 149 live members in 2004, the strength has gone up to 730 live members and 148 patron members in 2023. It is just incredible. The expenditure incurred in organizing periodic executive body meetings, annual general body meeting, and awarding the graduate students for their excellence in several fields is made from the membership fee fixed deposit, endowment prize money fixed deposit, and registration fees. This is to mention in this context that some of the office bearers have donated benevolently for meeting the expenditure deficit at the conclusion of the annual meet. Sri Suresh Chandra Panda, our present treasurer, has donated no less than 30,000 rupees to the USA fund. He is neither a pass out of this department, nor has he ever praised for becoming an alumnus. He is just a co-opted patron member. Similarly, Dr. Prakash Chandra Mishra, our present president, who is sitting over there, has been donating 50,000 rupees each year since 2018 for enriching the department's library. Another benevolence I am going to cite, the 1980 pass-out batch students made a formal beginning by donating 1 lakh rupees at their felicitation in 2019. This is a token of their affinity to puja. This came into the record book as a formal practice. Thereafter, the 1979 and 1981 batch students followed suit and have donated 1,12,000 rupees this year to the puja fund. The 1980-82 batch students have generously donated 1,50,000, the maximum amount so far to the puja fund. We are thankful to all such students for extending their selfless support to their alma mater. This story doesn't end here. You will be delighted to hear from me that all present students have enrolled themselves as registered members of puja. This is a mark of beginning of better days for puja ahead. Thanks to the head and other faculty of the BG Department of Zoology for their special effort in this regard. I also thank the student friends for standing in solidarity with puja. It is needless to say that the staff members who will be felicitated by this august body later today have a surprise gift for puja as a token of their emotional bonding. We decided to felicitate the staff members who have retired on superannuation post 2011 this year. They have a surprise gift. They have collected money and they have a surprise gift for the puja. They will be handing over the gift to the secretary of the president today itself. Friends, you too can leave an indelible mark as a benevolent donor. I therefore appeal to my esteemed alumni friends to become life members or patron members so as to increase the dimension of this fraternity. You can do so by donating 5,000 or more rupees for patron membership and just 500 rupees for life membership. This sum may be deposited in the puja bank account whose details are mentioned hereunder. I am not mentioning about the bank details. The bank details are mentioned in the newsletter. You can find it out. So now endowment prizes. Coming to endowment prizes, Some of our alumni friends have instituted endowment prizes to inspire the present students for achieving excellence in different areas. This is a token of inspiration for achieving excellent feats in the future. You will be pleased to know that Sri Damodar Naik of 1978-1980 batch has instituted an endowment prize of 1,50,000 rupees only in the sweet memory of his loving daughter, Dr. Purbasa Naik, who passed away on 2nd January 2022 at the age of 28 years only. She was a dental surgeon by profession. A cash prize from the accrued interest and a running cup will be awarded to a student researcher for the best scientific publication during the calendar year preceding to the alumni general body meeting. The student researcher must be pursuing research in the PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University. Sri Naik also has donated 15,000 rupees for organizing annual general body meeting in the university auditorium. The holding of the meeting in the university auditorium is only possible due to his generosity. We are indebted to Sri Naik for his benevolent gesture. The list of instituted endowment prizes and the winners in each are mentioned here. I am not going to read out the details of the endowment prizes. It's there in the newsletter. You can find it out. And we will read out the names of the winners of each endowment prize later. I am doing so because we are running out of time. So please refer to the newsletter. There are the endowment prizes. We have paid homage to the departed souls already. This year, we are felicitating the 1981-1983 batch pass out students. This is from me in the secretary's report. I have tried my level best to prepare the report without any omission. Omissions, if any, may be considered as inadvertent by the esteemed members. With these words, I thank all my USA friends for giving me a patient hearing. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for prizing us with a detailed report. May I take this opportunity to invite our chief guest, Padma Shri Professor Priyamada Mahanti Hetmali ma'am, to address the alumni members. Thank you.
Good afternoon to you all. Well, it is always a pleasure and emotional moment for me to come here on these occasions. This year emotions are mixed because it used to be a pleasure all the time. But now sadness has also, come in, which makes me, not that happy when I come here and address because I miss all the people who have left us. And some of them are very, very prominent in these occasions, like Dr. Naik. He used to be the star of the show. He used to show us his work and he used to write poems and all. So then, we have lost a very, very eminent and active member. And so also we have lost a lot of other people. Dr. Parida had left us long time back, very early actually, just after retirement. Mrs. Parida just left us just a few months back. When I heard, I went to his house. Felt very strange because Shiva was taking care of everything, from A to Z, his son. And I was very proud of him because the way he handled the whole situation was really admirable. And that is a zoology family. Shiva and Puspanjali, Parida. They're all a zoology family, not like our families. And then I come to the alumni issues, which was very well presented by Pradeep, gave details, and it is a very, very encouraging story. Alumni which hardly had its presence has really picked up like anything in the last 3 years, and mainly by a booster, by a student from my department. He did very well in Indian Forest Service, Prakash. He came out with a very, very generous grant to give the right booster at the right time, Prakash. And others have followed, because I know many of us want to donate something but feel a little reluctant. But if one starts, as he read, many have come forward. And the most touchy was the one where this daughter has passed away, our student, and the father has instituted this kind of provision for the future students. A very, very generous effort. And then I find that this present team has been locking on them, because the numbers Pradeep shared with us, 149 2004, which 700 plus within a year. So that is a good trend. I see that there are not many people here which we expected. But don't worry, it is the quality of people who matter. So I think the quality people, quality alumni are all here, and I am including the staff who regularly, the staff have always been a member of our family. And if there have been mentors in the department for the students, for every year I have seen they are the staff. So I'm very happy that all of you are here. Then I come to the academic activities as listed by Gunanidhi. By the way, it is an interesting situation. I was telling Prakash just before I came here, that you see all of us are from the same laboratory. Development. This is quite a coincidence that I am addressing, you are the president, and Gunanidhi is the, and Pradeep is the secretary. Okay? This is quite a coincidence, but doesn't mean that I am biased, but it amuses me and I am happy about it, and that they are taking their other social responsibilities in stride, apart from academic. Then I come to a few things. About the public lecture series Gunanidhi talked about, it is wonderful. As you know, there was a big commotion when I was appointed as the Vice Chancellor of Sambalpur University. There were public meetings also. Katkiya Pherijabuli. So there are so many commotion and so many disturbances. And then Bhagavad Prasad Mahanti was the minister. Mo Bapa ka naala Bhagavad Charan Mahanti. That was another thing that I was jail kar di. My father is not here anymore. So how can we do this? And yet beside that, Sambalpur University had a very good tradition. And that is that after the award of every Nobel Prize year, they had special lectures on each of the award, and it was announced in the Doordarshan so that the public can come. It's an excellent effort, and people used to come, and I used to learn about Nobel Prize from these lectures. This year I just looked at the Nobel Prize out of curiosity, because so many things are going around. हमारा सबुदिन देखे भी world class university होची, world class class होची, whatever so gone, so many committees. एक टेस्ट हो, पाँच छटा टेस्ट करके फिल अप बसी, ସେଥିରେ ଜୁଲୋଜିରେ କେତେଟା सीट खाली ଅଛି कि? After all these exercises, छटा seat is empty. It is paid for by the government. It is nothing, nobody is donating it. So we have really lost opportunities for 6 students to be somebody after being in the department. But that's beside the point. But I thought that my curiosity I'll share with you. I went to the 2 awards of Nobel Prize. One was chemistry and one was in medicine. Medicine is mind-boggling. So one person is from Scandinavia. His name is Vante Paolo. He has been able to analyze the DNA of the fossils. Neanderthals to Mabari Jasa fossil kahar khande chota khande bone pai choti, kahar chota khande jaw pai choti. He has been able to extract DNA from that. First he got, it was easy to get mitochondria DNA. As you know, mitochondria is much more prevalent in the body. So after he got a bone group, he could extract DNA from the genetic group. Then he has shown, as you know, Africa was too, and they all agree that there's, no matter what, it's a lady who has given rise to the whole race, human race, whatever you call it. And they are calling her the Eve. Okay? I need not go to the mechanics of having only a child Eve, but there are possibilities, parthenogenesis and all. But anyway, the Neanderthals really ruled the whole of Europe. Now Vande has shown that no, there are 2 races. They used to interact with them by DNA analysis. So this is mind-boggling to go back to 30,000, 50,000 years, extracting that. And somewhat interesting was Neanderthals were extremely advanced. We have paintings, we have sculptures that are married by it. They are so developed. So we are just chip of the old block. They actually invented everything. Western Odisha, another thing I enjoyed was going and visiting rock shelters. Please go and see them. 30, 40,000 year old rock shelters are there. 155 of them, in that area. Sabarpur University was not a very pleasant place to work. But this was a bonus for me. I made sure to visit at least a few of them. Seti basiki bhabya se rati why do they draw things? Basi animals, garo khara bakai great sundar. Au gote cave achi seti lekha heiti script. No native mane janati sabu se mane kouchati taku they call it lekha poda. Moda in taka language is cave. Lekha mane seti alphabets achi. And I am just taking you down that this person has taken us back, 30-40% back, you got no price. The second thing is directly connected to us. This is a discovery or work which can be applied, even if they have started now, to treat a killer disease that is cancer. Cancer genes have been located. Okay? Cancer genes have been located, and therefore naturally the normal genes are located, which are replaced by cancer genes. They're trying to figure out a way to put these normal genes, take out the cancerous genes, and how to introduce it at an embryonic stage. Now they can determine that embryo has this cell. And there are 3 persons who have got Nobel Prize in chemistry because they have devised what is known as a click technique. So you should read this, these are just mind-boggling, it's more like reading mystery stories. Click technique says your lady, Agura Nobel Prize lady people used to discriminate heavily. Only recently you find more ladies are getting it, and one of the ladies is the first one who called it the click technique. Click technique is interesting. It buckles click. So they call it the click technique, and they have got the Nobel Prize for discovering and finding a way for the click technique. So these are things I thought I would share because this is beyond alumni occasion, but we should be aware of it. And these should be the content of the book that are coming to the point, what you are going to publish to the department. You should go ahead and publish these things for everybody to know. Besides whatever, has to be included. Then I was happy to see a reverse grant system from retiring members. Jomane retire fortunately, many of them are generous and they are donating the department. This is a wonderful system, they may not be here. We don't mind not having less people, but we don't mind receiving money from them because they really need they really well for the department to develop. So this was something I found. Then I would suggest to Gunanidhi that don't think of having this, the court, now court, Saivamane amku ଗୋଟେ ସେ ପିନ୍ଧିକିରି ବସିବ ଦେଶ ଏଇଠି ସବୁ କେତେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଇକ୍ ହେଇକି କେତେ କ'ଣ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ସମ୍ବଲପୁରରେ ଜଜ୍ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆଟାକ୍ ହେଲା ସେଟା ପିନ୍ଧିବ ସେଠି ଗୋଟେ କୋର୍ଟରେ ବସିବ ଖଲାସି ବସିବ ସେଠି ସବୁ deliberations ହବ law and ଏଇଠି world has moved. Now this Muralidhar ଯିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମର Chief Justice, he is a pace. You can't imagine what he is. He has just inaugurated how many 12 virtual courts. Strike why it is necessary. Therefore, I suggest Gunanidhi about the publications as well as seminars. Think of the virtual mode. Because we would be happy to turn on our computer. Not for all, but for sometimes. We can also get benefit from it. And students will also be used to using these devices, which is much more necessary for their survival. I think I would say that I don't give big lectures on many subjects, but I have said whatever I thought was necessary to say in this forum. And I am not disappointed with the number at all, because I am so happy to see all of you. And the 83 batch is led by Surya. So I just noticed Surya now. And our retired officers, high officers are all sitting here smiling away, asking me to sit. You see, all these experiences I will never have. But I am not sitting because I am energized by seeing all of you. Otherwise, I am sitting in other room. And after that, I want to apologize in a way. We have a big private function. I live in a joint family with 3 generations we live together. Me 80 plus, I won't tell you, the youngest is just turned 4. So we have a big family, a common everything. So they have a huge function and they were reluctant. And when I said, no, I can't, somebody is coming, said, we will give you a vehicle and tell us when you will be back. And the time has passed for 2 hours. Therefore, I hope 83 and people will not mind. I will be here in my presence will be here. Okay? So I am not a real person, but my spirit will be here with you. And with these words, I congratulate the department and the alumni association and headed by all developmental biologists by coincidence. And here I am seeing all of you, it has been a pleasure. One last suggestion. Madam is very good for suggestions. One is, and this I hope you will keep, from next year, have a badge with first your name and the year. That will help all of us. Especially me, with an old age, it's difficult to remember names. But the year will remind others. These are important information which can be just incorporated. With this, I bless you all. Thank you very much. So I'll be leaving, please don't mind. Saturday more absent padiyala and vairana.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a warm welcome. Being one of the foundation members, definitely you have a numerous number of stories and experiences to share that we always look forward to listen. Creativity is seeing what others see and thinking what no one else has ever thought. Besides excelling in academics, our students are well adept in creative writing as well. For the first time in the agenda of USA, the literary creation has been introduced. I would request all the dignitaries on dais for the unveiling of the literary creation of the present students. Yes, we have introduced this literary creation under the name Paramithia zoologias.
Hello, my dear friends. We shall continue with the proceeding. We will go through the proceeding quickly. We are carrying forward the proceeding. Please wait for a while.
Some members who retired on or before 2011 have been felicitated by the Alumni Association. In this 19th General Body meeting, the staff members who retired post 2011 will be felicitated. I request dignitaries on dais to felicitate those staffs. I would like to read out those names. Late Niranjan Kothai, former sweeper, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University. His son Prasad Kumar Kothai will receive the citation.
Niranjan Kothai, born in 1944, you had your schooling in Tiptur. Then you joined the PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University, as a sweeper at Revisa College, Cuttack. You are very friendly with everybody in that department and a soft-spoken person. You never let your authority to ever question you about your work that you were to carry out. Your retirement was due in 2004, but as the destiny goes, you left the heavenly abode in 1999 leaving a boy. Utkal will honor to felicitate you posthumously on this auspicious occasion and pray the Almighty to rest your soul in eternal peace.
Next up we have Shri Prakash Kumar Sahu, former laboratory attendant, PhD Department of Zoology, Utkal University. Shri Prakash Kumar Sahu, former laboratory attendant, is absent on the meeting, so we will move on to the next. Shri Sukhdev Mahanti, former laboratory attendant, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University.
Sukhdev Mahanti, born in Jagatsinghpur on 6 July 1957. You completed your schooling in Jagatsinghpur. Then you moved to Bhubaneswar and joined as laboratory attendant in the PhD Department of Zoology, Utkal University on 16 August 1978. After a successful professional career of 39 years, you retired on superannuation on 31st July 2017. Besides being very friendly with students, you have been a successful person at the home front. You have been imparted good and moral education to your children. Consequently, your daughter has secured a doctorate degree and is serving the higher education department as a lecturer in a government college, and your son is in a good job with an MTech degree. Please, sir.
Next we have late Vaishnav Charan Naik, former demonstrator, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University. Late Vaishnav Charan Naik, the demonstrator of PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University. Yes, sir. Next, Shri Suresh Chandra Panda, former storekeeper, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University.
Suresh Chandra Panda, born on 23rd May 1959. You completed your schooling at Pune. You applied for zoology honors at the degree level and passed PhD degree to zoology honors from SCS College, Puri in 1980. Then you joined as a storekeeper in the PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University in 1981. After rendering valuable service to the department for 38 years, you retired on superannuation in 2019. Following your retirement, you were appointed in the position of Administrative Officer in the Central Instrumentation Facility, Utkal University. You are a person with all good qualities of an event manager, for which you have become very popular among all staff and students of the department. All important events were organized by you flawlessly. The department will remember your contribution in this regard for time to come. Pooja is fortunate to have you as the present president of this organization. Pooja feels honored to felicitate you on this auspicious occasion and wish you a long, healthy, and peaceful and creative life.
Next, Dr. Badabihari Mahapatra, former demonstrator, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University. Dr. Badabihari Mahapatra, born in Khordha on 1st April 1956. You had your schooling in Khordha. You obtained BSc degree in zoology honors from T.N. Mahavidyalaya, Khordha in 1976. Same year, you joined the PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University for pursuing MSc course program. You obtained postgraduate degree in 1978 and joined the PG Department as a demonstrator. You were passionate in further studies and subsequently obtained MPhil and PhD degrees in 1999 and 2011 respectively. After a successful career of 35 years, you retired on superannuation on 31st March 2016. You had many student-centric qualities which made students feel very friendly with you. Another attribute that made you distinct from others is that you are an all-in-one dramatist. You had written 10 scripts, played around 100 plays, directed 400 plays, and published 3 scripts. You are the winner of many acclaimed awards like Sangeet Natak Academic Award for Best Direction, Bindu Balai Award, also for Best Direction, and many more. You have a spiritual thought that is evident from a book on spirituality authored by you. Uza feels honored to felicitate you on this auspicious occasion and wish you a long, healthy, and peaceful life. Sir, please. Shri Ranganathan Naik, former research assistant, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University. Pratakar Naik, born on 10 July 1951, you completed your master's degree in zoology from Utkal University in 1974. Thereafter, you acquired an LLB degree from Utkal University in 1985. Same year, you successfully completed the inter-exam of Company Secretary course program. You joined the PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University as a research assistant on 26 April 1976 and graduated on 31st July 2011. Besides being very active person, you have been a successful person at the home front. You have imparted good and moral education to your children. Your only son is a passer from IIM Indore and is having a startup business in Bangalore. Your two daughters are also technically qualified and one is employed USA. Pooja feels honored to felicitate you on this auspicious occasion and wish you a long, healthy and peaceful life. So please. Next, we have Dr. Mohan Mahan, former demonstrator, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University.
Burning Jagat Singh on 22nd January 1954 to obtain PhD on Revenue College Calcutta in 1975. To join PG Department of Zoology University for pursuing MSc course. To complete the postgraduate program in 1984 and join the department as a demonstrator. You had a fast step in study and consequently obtained and PhD degrees. After some career as a demonstrator, you retired for administration on 31st January 2040. You are an amiable person liked by all the students staff of the department. Besides passion in study, you had leadership qualities. You are the general secretary of Utkal University Demonstrator Association. Later you became the general secretary of the Utkal University Demonstrators Federation. You have done a daily job being affiliated with Pooja as a treasurer for a quite long period of time from 1999 to 2016. Uja will remember your contributions forever. Uja will honor to felicitate you on this occasion and wish you a long, healthy and peaceful life.
Now I would like to invite Dr. Mahan, former professor, present Vice Chancellor of Utkal University, PG Department of Zoology, Utkal University, and present Vice Chancellor of Utkal University, Parampur. Dr. Mahan, former professor, PG Department of Zoology. We would like to apologize, sir. Somehow I couldn't reach on time. We will definitely make up for this. We would like to apologize as one citations have been from our part. So we will make up for this. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, honorable dignitaries. Now I would like to request if anyone among the fellow secretary staff would like to address our gathering. We would definitely like to hear some few words from our LLB members.
সম্মানিত সভাপতি সাধারণ সম্পাদক এবং অ্যাসোসিয়েশন বিভাগ এবং উপস্থিত ଥିବା ଆମ ବିଭାଗର ପୁରାତନ ଛାତ୍ରୀ ଏବଂ ପ୍ରିୟ ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀ ବଡ଼ ଖୁସି ଲାଗୁଛି ଯେ ଆମେ ଆସୋସିଏସନ ମୋର ମନେ ହେଉଛି 1999 କଥା ଯେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରଥମେ ସ୍ଥିର ହେଲା ଆମ ନୂଆ ଛାତ୍ରଛାତ୍ରୀ ଏକାଠି ସେତେବେଳେ ସେମାନେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିବା ଅବଶ୍ୟ ସେତେବେଳେ ଓଲ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଆସୋସିଏସନ ଥିଲା ଯେଉଁଟାକି ଏତେ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ କରୁନଥିଲା ତା ହେଲା 1999 ଅବଶ୍ୟ এটা ହେଲା ବହୁତ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ଆସୋସିଏସନ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ନେବା ପାଇଁ ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟ ହେଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମ ପୁରାତନ ଛାତ୍ରମାନେ ଥିଲେ ସେତେବେଳେ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ସହଯୋଗରେ ଆଜି ଚାଲିଛି ସେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରାୟତଃ ओल्ड स्टूडेंट नथिला एवं आगो हबो देखि आसोसिएसन परे सेटा को रेजिस्ट्रेशन करागला एवं रेजिस्ट्रेशन करा परे धीरे बहुत डिफिकल्ट चला आसोसिएसन लोक चलेगा किंतु एबे नाही धीरे बदली होती एवं ମୁଁ ତ ପ୍ରଥମ ହେଇଥିଲା ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ହଲ୍ ସେତେବେଳେ ମୋର ମନେ ଅଛି ପ୍ରଥମ ଥିଲେ କଲ୍ୟାଣ ଭାଇସ୍ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ ଡକ୍ଟର ଅର୍ଜୁନ ସାହୁ ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ହେଇଥିଲା ଶରତ ଜେନେରାଲ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ସେମାନେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଥିଲେ ତାପରେ ଦର୍ଶନ ବାବୁ ସୁଭାଷ ପଣ୍ଡା ଏବଂ ଧୀରେ ପଢାଇଥିଲା ମୁଁ 1999 ଦେଇଥିଲେ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସଲି ମୁଁ ଏ ଆସୋସିଏସନରେ 16 ରହିଥିଲି ମୁଁ ଜାଣି ଖବର ଏ ଆସୋସିଏସନଟା ପଇସା କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ହେଲା ଚାଲିଥିଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ଏବେ ରଙ୍ଗରେ ଚାଲିଛି ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ଆଗେ ଆଉ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ ପାଖ ବହୁତ କମ୍ ଅଛି ଆଗେ ଯେତିକି ଥିଲେ କମ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଜାଣନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ନାହିଁ ତେଣୁ ପିଲା ପଢିବା ପାଇଁ ମୋର ଅନୁରୋଧ ଯେ ଆମର ଆସୋସିଏସନ ବିଭାଗ ଏବଂ ଆମର ବି ଗୋଟେ ଆସୋସିଏସନ ଅଛି ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରି ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବେ ଏବଂ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବେ। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ।
Thank you, sir. If any of the participants staff would like to.
ଜୟ ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ। ଆଜି ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଥିବା ଜଗତର ପିତା ମୋର ସ୍ୱୟଂ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କୁ ନମସ୍କାର ଜଣାଇ ମୁଁ ମୋର କରୁଛି। ମଞ୍ଚାସୀନ ସମସ୍ତ ସୁପଦ ବରେଣ୍ୟ ଅତିଥି ବୃନ୍ଦ ଏବଂ ଆଜି ଜୁଲୋଜି ଆସରେ ଯୋଗ ସମସ୍ତ ବରିଷ୍ଠ ବିଜ୍ଞାନୀମାନେ ଏବଂ ମୋ ସହ ବୟସ୍କ ପ୍ରାଣୀମାନେ ସମସ୍ତ ଶୁଭେଚ୍ଛା ଏବଂ ଅଭିନନ୍ଦନ ଯାହା ଆଜି ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ସାର୍ଥକ ହେଇଛି, ସ୍ୱପ୍ନ ଆମର ପୂରଣ ହେଇଛି। ଏକ କଥା ଦୁଇ ଦଶ ଯେବେ ଜୁଲୋଜି ଆସନ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହୋଇଥିଲା, ଯୋଉ କିଛି ପ୍ରାଣୀ ବିଜ୍ଞାନୀମାନେ ଅନେକ କଷ୍ଟ କରି ଏଇ ଆସନକୁ ଆଗେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ସେମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କୃତଜ୍ଞ, ଯାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆଜି ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ରହିପାରୁଛେ ଏବଂ ସମସ୍ତେ ସହିତ ଭେଟ ହେଇପାରୁଛେ। ଜୁଲୋଜି ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ 35 ବର୍ଷ ଜୁଲୋଜି ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ପୂର୍ବତନ ଶିକ୍ଷୟିତ୍ରୀ ଏବଂ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନର ଶିକ୍ଷକ ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତ ପାଖରେ ପ୍ରଣାମ। କାହିଁକି ଜୁଲୋଜି ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ପରିବାର ଲାଗେ ଏବଂ ମାସରେ ଆମେ ଯେତେ କିନ୍ତୁ ସବୁ ଭାଇମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଆମେ ଏକଜୁଟ ହେଇ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉ ପରିବାର ଭାଇଚାରାର ସମ୍ପର୍କଟା ମାନେ ନିଦର୍ଶନ କରୁଛେ, ଏହା ହେଉଛି ଜୁଲୋଜି ଆସନର ଆଦର୍ଶ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ। ଏହି ଆଦର୍ଶ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ ଆମର ଆଗାମୀ ଦିନରେ ଜାରି ରହିବ ଏବଂ ଜୁଲୋଜି ଆସୋସିଏସନ ଆଗକୁ ବଢି ଚାଲିବ, ଆଗକୁ ଆହୁରି ଆଗକୁ। ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ।
Thank you, sir. The honor of hope is in the achievement of excellence. The greater is the achievement, the more it is spread among the folks. It is our tradition to celebrate our alumni. Last year, we celebrated the alumni of 1992 batch, and this year, it is our privilege to celebrate the batch of 1983. The batch started bureaucrats, national scientists, and many famous faces. Let's give a huge round of applause and begin the celebration of 1993 batch. I request all the dignitaries to felicitate. Now we call on stage 5 and read out the
1999 and Professor in 2007. You were awarded as